Hey, Texas Private Investigator, 1-star investigations. Recently, we had a case where we were following a business vehicle, and we're following them, get about 15 miles, and they pull into this grocery store, and they're just sitting there. We're not quite sure why and what's going on, but they're just kind of sitting there. Well, lo and behold, a second vehicle from this company shows up, pulls in front of our investigation vehicle, gets out, guy's screaming, waving his arms all over, acting like a lunatic. You're following us, blah, blah, blah. We diffused the situation. Guy got back in his vehicle and took off. And where he messed up is he should have sat with us when the first vehicle took off to see if we were going to follow. He didn't. The first vehicle that we were following, they took off. He takes off after them. And what we ended up doing is we waited for them to get out of sight, and then we took off and going, you know what, we've kind of already been caught. Let's see how this plays out. And the first vehicle goes back to the shop. We were able to get back on, or the second vehicle goes back to the shop. The first vehicle that we were following to begin with, we ended up catching up with them and continued on the surveillance. You know, we're staying back a little bit further. We're in a very nondescript car, so we're blending in really well. Ended up following them another 50 plus miles through town, red lights, traffic, all this other stuff, and ended up getting way more information than we actually even thought. The case just came together fantastic. We totally busted them doing all kinds of shady things they weren't supposed to be doing, so that was awesome. Client was super stoked, and so the whole thing worked out. Keeping our cool, though, you know, that's kind of the moral here. Is our experience of doing this since 1994 for me gives us that experience of keeping our cool, not getting frazzled and razzled, and just keeping your cool and making sure that you're making wise decisions. At the end of the day, we're telling the client everything that happened. He goes, yeah, that doesn't surprise me that they caught you. We actually had one of our workers follow them 3 times, and they got caught every single time. It would have been nice if he had told us that. That would have been helpful, but we don't feel so bad about getting caught, considering that they got caught doing it like a week before we took on the case. So we still don't like getting caught. It's not the norm, but it kind of makes it a little bit more explaining as to why it happened. So anyway, this kind of stuff we do. Surveillance, a lot of experience, making stuff happen, keeping our cool, and we can do that for you if you find yourself in a situation where you need some surveillance. Give us a call. Free consultation. Love to chat about what we do. Texas Private Investigator, 1-star investigations, handling the entire Dallas Metroplex. Thank you.